And a splendid good afternoon to you on this very spring-like Friday afternoon here in bodacious downtown Fairfax. Rusty here with you with another fun-filled episode of the MHD. So glad to have you with us on a very, very wonderful afternoon, as we mentioned. And we've got a great show for you this afternoon, with our typical array of fare, of the Beatle break and a country set coming your way as always. And as we always like to do, we like to start the show off with a bang, and we're going to kick it off with a song going out to loyal listener Ann with some Blue-Eyed Soul from Niche in the Wheels.
Okay, folks, welcome to DCRTV Dave TV for Saturday. A very windy. Okay, I'm going to close them. A very windy Saturday. Look at that. I keep forgetting to do that, and you can't see my beautiful face. Got all the food out of a beard. A very windy Saturday here. Weather people are hyping it. Now that they don't have snow to hype anymore, and ice storms to hype anymore, and asteroids coming crashing to Earth, it's now heavy winds! Yeah, I don't know. It's windy out there, but I don't know. I get tired of the hype. And so anyhow, I was going to give you folks a quick look at some cool things. One of the things we do on DCRTV is a site called DCRTV Plus, and I try to get folks to pay a little extra. It's only $39 a year to go to DCRTV Plus, but we've got lots of cool things over there. Look at this. We've got Warner Wolf. Remember Warner Wolf? We got a whole tribute page about Warner. Whole bunch of cool stuff. There he is with Maureen Bunyan back in the day on Channel 9. Gordon Peterson. There he is more or less recently. He's up in New York now doing stuff. But look how short he is. But DCRTV Plus has got a whole bunch of cool stuff. We've got a whole pile of current graphics. We put up new graphics almost every day. WBAL, WMAL, WWDC, a whole bunch of really neat stuff. You name it. We've got stuff here. There's John Lennon and an old WEAM newspaper, matchbooks, old records, and then we've got a whole bunch of cool pages on the site. We've got tributes, we've got video clips on the site from the classic days of Washington and Baltimore. There's Rhea Fike in there.
Are still working on how much you have to pay them.
From the good old days of MPT. She's been in some John Waters movies. We got pages for Brian and O'Brien, DC 101, tribute pages to Milt Grant, Jim Vance, Gordon Peterson, Channel 4 Memories, where salute Don and Mike, old days of PGC, Arch Campbell, Johnny Holiday, Eddie Gallagher. We've even copied over Eddie Gallagher's old WGAY page that used to be the old 1260. It's got all the old pictures, his retirement party there at the station. A whole lot of cool stuff. We've got transmitter maps, station histories, Captain Chesapeake. We go back to the old days of the Washington Quarter Century Broadcasters Dinner. People like Paul Anthony and Frank Herzog and Bill Mayhew and the great Walt Starling and Mac McGarry. A whole bunch of cool stuff on the site. Tech specs. We've got transmitter tours, transmitter maps. We've got, station formats and station histories and a whole bunch of cool stuff. And honestly, it's only $39 a year. Did I say a month? No, it's $39 a year. And that's, that is, what is that? It's like $3 a month mainly. You know, how much it's less than one cup of coffee at Starbucks. And you get all this cool stuff, and it's updated almost daily. And it's just a way that we help fund DCRTV. You know, DCRTV is just me. It's an independent site, and it's one way of just saying, hey, I like DCRTV, and it's just a way of getting folks to say, cough up a little bit of money. You know, what's $3 a month? $39 a year for a whole bunch of cool stuff, and we were adding more stuff to it all the time. So if you would like to check it out, just click on at the very top of the main DCRTV page. You'll see a DCRTV Plus link. Just click on that, and it tells you how to subscribe. You can send some money via PayPal. You can mail us a check, whatever's most convenient for you, and we really do appreciate that. Thank you all so very much. Looking at the Washington Post. This is yesterday's Washington Post. I don't know. It's weird. Somebody at the Washington Post must love baseball players' butts. Because look at this. This is the front page of the Post, and we got a whole bunch of really cute baseball players' butts here. And then you look at the front page of the style section, and golly gee, we got a whole bunch more baseball players' butts. Nice big pictures. So I don't know what that says. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And today's Dave TV, Dave record collection. One band, we're in the D's today, and we're saluting Devo. D-E-V-O, are we not men? We are Devo. And there's the Greatest Hits album. And, of course, Devo is A Beautiful World. I think that's probably my favorite Devo song. Anyhow, we started out today with Rusty Gibson, a little clip from his WEBR show yesterday. Rusty's a good friend of mine. We met a number of years ago. He does a show for WEBR, which is a Fairfax County public access channel radio station that you can get in Fairfax County, Northern Virginia. Verizon, Cox, Comcast all carry it. It's either channel 27 or 37 or something else, but it's a radio station, and they just basically run, on the video, it's just a bunch of slides and stuff, but they do a really cool local radio station, and Rusty has a show on there Friday afternoons, and he runs a lot of cool music. He may not have the smoothest presentation in town, but I have to say, what he plays on his show is really cool. It's stuff it's oldies mainly. It's a lot of rock and roll that you just don't hear on radio stations today, on broadcast radio. So hats off to Rusty, and do tune in to him. I was on his show a couple years ago, and we've had some guests on his show. We had Johnny Holiday come visit, and some other Johnny Dark, I believe, came and visited us, and we had some really cool shows, and we're hoping to get something like that restarted soon. So one of these days that will happen, and hats off to Rusty, cool guy there. What else do we got to show for you today? I don't know. I'm looking around on my internets here. I tell you, there's something wrong with the media business. I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned or what, but I look at websites like Mediaite. There's a whole lot of websites like these. Basically, what is it? It's basically making superstars out of journalists. Journalists in quotes. Mainly, we're talking about media personalities. Bill Maher, Rachel Maddow, Glenn Beck, people like that. People like Rush Limbaugh, Laura Ingraham. These people are no longer like reporting or covering news events. They are now the news themselves. And you get websites like Mediaite, and it's a tantalizing little site, titillating little site. I do visit it a lot. I'm kind of a media addict, I guess, in that respect. But I just find that there's an awful lot of too much internet stuff going on today where the media presenters, the media people are the message. Glenn Beck is the star, Rush Limbaugh is the star, Bill O'Reilly or Keith Olbermann. They make the news more than they I'm not saying they should cover the news like an old-fashioned journalist does, and be totally unbiased. I have no problem with people wanting to, put their opinions out there and all that. But we're getting to the point now where a lot of these media celebs are such huge stars, and then we have this whole blogosphere now that isn't just covering the events, but they're covering now the media stars covering the news. You know, they're covering Glenn Beck, who's covering this, who's covering that, and it's gotten almost surreal. And I don't know. It just seems to me a whole bunch of BS, and I don't know. So anyhow, that's my crazy rant for today. I'm going to go to the movies today. I haven't been to the movies. I used to go to the movies almost every weekend, and movie business lately has been so bad, so sucky. But I'm going to go see. What is it? What is it? The brand new. Where is it here? The brand new Liam Neeson picture. Unknown! I will go see that and I will report to you. It's supposed to be very Hitchcockian, and I am a huge Hitchcock fan, so we will see if that movie is any good. And that's it for Dave TV today, and don't forget to visit DCRTV, the world's greatest local media news website, and don't forget to stay tuned.